Hi, this is Jim over at Cherry Logistics. Today we're going to take a look at a video on how to navigate to and make any changes or updates to your main profile for your organization. This is all for the Cherry web portal. Once you log in with your credentials, just go ahead and sign in with your email address and your current password. Log into the system. And then you want to navigate to your profile screen. So from the main menu drop down, you would go to Home and then Provider Profile. So the Provider Profile screen lists all the information about your company and the services that it provides for customers. So the first thing you're going to see here is this Google Map image. It's a live interactive Google Map image, so it has a lot of the same functionality that you'll find on a normal Google Map. But what it'll have on here indicating is if you have any active contracts for customer locations with Cherry, those will be identified on this Google image by these pins here. In fact, these pins are active locations that this provider, again, this is a test provider for us that we use for testing purposes, and these same thing with these customer locations are test locations. But if this was your profile screen, you would see your customer locations that you have active contracts on this Google Map image. So if you click on one of these pins, it'll show you the location and it'll show you if there's any current activity there. For this particular location, a proposal has been submitted for out-of-scope work on 5/16, so we're waiting for the customer to approve that. So you can see updated statuses, service statuses for each of the locations that you currently have contracts for. This particular location, CCC 524 in Elburn, had a proposal approved, so now we can go ahead and begin the work on 5/16. So that's what these pins signify is, again, the customer locations. This red circle with the black star in it is actually the pin for your company's location on the map. So if you click on that, it'll have your company name here. It'll have your 24-hour contact person, their phone number. It'll also have your business address and then the active contracts that you have currently with Cherry Logistics. In this case, it's landscaping, lot sweeping, and snow services. So again, you can click on that and see your information on those pins. These little flag icons are actually additional locations that this provider has that he dispatches services from. So again, if your company has additional locations that you dispatch services from, they can be identified in your profile. They'll show up on the map. This will also come in useful if you're a Cherry salt customer for melting salt and you used any of these locations to as your storage yards for that product. And then we can set up your shipping and identify those locations that way. So they'll just, if you click on those little pins, they'll just show you Black Dirt Plowing Company and then what the name of that location is. This is their south yard, and this is the address for that location. So again, all that shows up on an active Google Map, just like you would find on a normal Google Map online. It has the map view options. It has the street view options. So again, it's a pretty intuitive map that you can utilize for your locations that you've been assigned and awarded from Cherry Logistics. The rest of the profile contains all your all your company information, and these can be updated by yourself. Cherry has a lot of this information populated, but you can update it or change it if necessary simply by clicking the edit button, and that'll open up these fields so that you can make those changes. Once your your changes are completed, this edit button will change to save. You just go ahead and click save, and then it'll show you who it was updated by and the last time it was updated by, the date and the time. So the information here is pretty standard information. It'll have your company's name. If you do business as a different name, you can list it in this field here. The status is determined by Cherry Logistics for an active status. This will list your 24-hour contact person, excuse me, their phone number and their email address. If there's an alternate contact person while that person is out, that can be listed here, along with their phone number and email. We also have the option to how you want to be contacted. You can have either email, you can have through our mobile app, or you can have as a notification on your smartphone. you would just click this drop button, arrow up, click on this arrow rather, and then that would open up a menu for you to make those changes. We'll go ahead and click the edit button, and then go ahead and click that drop down so you can see what the options are. Text messaging is limited, so most of the major notifications need to come from the top 3: email, phone, or mobile app. Then you can let us know whether or not you use subs. That is a simple yes or no. And then the address of your business. Longitude and latitude will self-populate once you put in the address, and then once that is populated, that's what will create the identifiers on the Google Map image. The service categories, this is the services that you provide by your company. So again, we'll have a list of categories that we are aware of here, but if there's anything additional that your company performs, move those over to the selected by arrowing them over. This way, if we have customers in your area looking for these particular services, then we can match them up with those providers. So it's a win-win for everybody. It's a win for the customer. It's a win for you. It's a win for Cherry Logistics. The other information, lastly, here is the diversity information. If you do have a diversity-owned company, you can select it. You can add the certification number, certifying organization, and then once you're done with all your changes, you would just go ahead and click Save, and then that would allow you to update all the information within the profile. For a future video, the only thing I just wanted to show you for right now, but we're going to cover it in a different video, is that you have several options here on the right-hand side menu to make additional, provide additional information to your profile as far as the different areas of your business, and access specific information for your specific company and the locations that you serve for Cherry. But we'll get to these in another video. I hope you found this useful. If you have any questions, please give us a call here at Cherry Logistics. In the meantime, we'll hope to see you on the next video. Thanks.